Okay, the stream was up. I was like waiting for the stream, waiting. Okay, there we go. So boom, boom, pop out the TikTok chat, bring that over, minimize to here, to there, and then I need to current game capture, trade this over to GB4, close, transform, fit to screen. So that's why you guys can see everything. Although, actually, it is interesting because I can't hear anything. So I think I know why it's doing that, but... Alright. Because every time I... Yep, so it automatically switches, which I hate. There we go. Yeah, for some reason, it auto-sets my, like... Okay, so we're going to switch over to a different... I hope freeware comes back, though, because I want to show off some of the stuff that I've got. What build is the... Oh, that's right. I was testing this one out. So I have a couple of different... You're here. Okay, it doesn't show that you're there. So I have a couple of different builds freeware. One is my version of Golden Wing, which this is supposed to be a variant of Wing Zero that was actually used. Did I get rid of it? Oh, I don't remember. Oh well. Anyways, but this is my version of the Golden Wing of Wing Zero. So the floating things are actually funnels, which is very interesting. This was a test, so we can ignore that. Then I have this one. So remember when I asked you about fun builds? Yeah, I made a fully armored unicorn centaur that runs around and just beats the absolute hell out of everything. And then it has a shield that it runs around with too. Then I made the most ridiculous... This is actually my, like, third account, because I keep resetting. But so, I made this. Then I made the most ridiculous weapon-heavy thing I could build. So this is Ball Gundam Heavy Weapon Platform E. It has all of the guns. But then I have my two combat frames... So I have Lily, which I actually really, really like Lily, because the way that she works is she's actually a fist fighter. She's a close-range melee unit and uses melee, but then she has the dragon claws. So I love the idea of just a unit being able to fly around and just be combat, but she can also breathe fire and stuff. This one is more for appearance than anything else. Like, this one is functionality. It's appearance over form. No, it's form over function, but it still functions very well. But then there is this, which this is my optimal build. It's one of the most powerful builds I've ever made. And this is what I use when I go through and I just want to sweep everything. Is there any in particular you wanted to see or walk through? Or you want me to walk through? I think my favorite in terms of just appearance, though, is Golden Wing Zero. I made one that was really good where it was like, it was a what-if build where Operation Starfall failed and, you know, Earth was never stopped and anything else. And so what ended up happening is like my OC ended up harvesting parts from the 5 different Gundams and put them all together to create a single one. Oh, wow. Yeah, so you have more hours than I do. So yeah, here, let me go over Lily because she's actually really fun. So ability-wise, she just has these three for now because it's just trying to get the right ability cartridges is such a pain in the ass. OP skills, so she uses the Higen, so this is a martial arts skill where if I just tap it, it does one thing, but if you hold it, it's a completely different ability. A series of combat kicks. Then she has the automatic beam cloak, but then she also has the hyper bazooka grenade launcher for evasion. And then EX skills, so she has the cyclone punch, the combo attack, mother funnels, darkness finger, stimulant, and then the blazing shot. So what that looks like in combat, because she does have guns, but she does not really a shooter. She's more of a melee fighter. Also, it's been a while since I played, so. So yeah, as you can see, like, she's got a good amount of... Oh, I forgot. You have infinite thruster. So in terms of gunfire, though, so she has this, which is a... I think it's new Gundams, but it's a single shot, so it does 360 or 3,600, which damage-wise is not very good, but then there's this. So this is from the SD builds, because one, it can do that, but then if you do that, it's also a automatic stun, which I really love. So then EX skills, Darkness Finger lets you charge forward. Mother Funnels only cost 1 to fire off, but it's just extra damage while you're flying around. The Cyclone Punch. And then, so the Higen style school, if you just tap it, you do that. Oh, wait, no, this is one where it's just... Yeah, you can't adjust that. But yeah, so that's her EX skills. And then, so for the SP skills, we have... Yeah, so if you just tap it, it's a fire kick. But if you hold it, you'll actually do it as an uppercut. And then holding triangle lets you do the kick attack. And then if you need to get back, you can fire that off. So she works, weirdly enough. Like, her goal is she gets close and she is going to destroy whatever she touches. Did she really shoot that at the ground? There we go. So, yeah. So she works. She is, but she's very much so, like I said, blend of form and function. More so on function than form. Or more so form than function, but she works. She does her job. This motherfucker, though. This is a monster. So what is your primary build, Freeware? Like, what do you like running? Like, who's your main, I guess? Oh, that's right, I forgot. Oh, whoops. Mix of Burning and... Okay. Burning's great. Burning's an amazing Gundam. Okay, so this character in particular. So he is also kind of a close range. So he has a whip in the main for square, combined with the scythe in the right hand, because one of the like strongest combos with a scythe is to have it. It's a 2-hit, so you do that, that, and that, and it's a super strong combo. But scythe is just super good. I love using the scythe. It's very strong. And then the whip also makes it so that I can pull him back to me if he gets too far. I can also use the EX or the OP ability to just grapple him in. So as you can see, like, this thing is double Zeta. Nice. Yeah, double Zeta is amazing. Why the Dovin Wolf backpack though? And then, so the two other abilities that it has are the shotguns, because the shotguns do a fantastic job of building his EX skills, and his EX skills are where he shines. So the idea is that if you have a full charge, you want to cast the Super Dragoons, the Mother Funnels, or you want to cast it like that, and then when you have the chance, then you cast those. As a result, I can just sit here now, and now I switch to guns. So we have a very powerful single shot, but then we can also turn it into a beam attack, followed up with the atomic bazooka, of course. Okay, that's fair. Because I was going to say, you can master it, and then just, you don't have to have it on your... Because maybe I'm remembering it wrong, but I thought the Dovin Wolf, I don't think I liked its appearance very much. Oh, but the reason why I have the C funnels is because when you get a hit on an enemy... Oh, wait, no, never mind. Different ones. I thought they were the guaranteed stuns, but I think I switched them out. But yeah. So this thing is... But I can talk about it all I want. So let's go into combat. So yes, story-wise, you can see I'm actually on Chapter 7. So I haven't really gone any... Oh, wait, no, Chapter 7 is the end. So yeah, I've beaten the game. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes a lot more sense. I didn't know that that was a limit. Actually, how about we do, sir... Oh, wait, no, I have a better idea. Let's do Bounty Hunter. So let's pick a max level. Okay. Annihilator Gundam. You know what? Sure. Let's go up against Annihilator Gundam. Oh, so I have to pick 3. Oh dear. Oh no. I was hoping we could just do a one-on-one, but I don't think it's gonna let me. You know what? Let's do survive. I think survival is gonna be better, because I don't feel comfortable doing, like, my first game back in a while doing that. Quantum Burst. Quantum Burst is a good one. Alright, let's skip. Alrighty.
Get ready! The mission is about to start!
See, I actually didn't get to play Breaker 2. What I did was I played Gundam Breaker 3, and that was my introduction to the Breaker series. Alright. So, I've got enough. There we go. Nice. Yeah, and like, I wish I would have known about the Breaker series before I did. Come here. Also, though, I really prefer... Because, like, don't get me wrong, I do like Breaker 3, or 4. It's very fun. I still prefer Breaker 3, though, because it has almost like a... I don't know how to explain it, but like a heaviness to it. That just feels really good. Like, it feels you're actually piloting a mech. This feels like you're piloting a toy. Okay. So yeah, with this next area, I can actually show you. Actually, I'll show you how good the funnels are against the giant Gundam. Because I think the boss is what, wave 5? Yep. Nice. I use the, because I started with the axe, and I realized I love the combos with it. And so it's just, I just use the beam scythe. It's so much fun. Hey, I can do that too. Oh, I missed. But yeah, I love Gundam Hammer. Because I actually, my first introduction to Gundam was actually Gundam Battle Warriors 2 for the PlayStation. And so, like, I vividly, it's burned into my brain, is Amuro just yelling Gundam Hammer. And just coming out of nowhere and just braining enemies. Alright, let's pop these off. Oh, I lost my head. Ow. Yeah, I'd rather not get hit with a mine. Get them, boys. I had a completely unbreakable build. Like, this thing was a nightmare in Breaker 3, where it was the martial arts weapons, but it used I'm trying to remember. It used the fighting style from Burning. So it was the fists, but it was it was Burning's fighting style specifically. And it had the bio, so like it would melt down enemy parts. And then but it was purely a funnel build, so I would end up just tearing through enemy builds because I couldn't be stopped, because I would target on a single enemy and just blow their parts to pieces and then do the ground attack, which was a one-shot. Okay, hold on. Okay, there we go. So, here is the funnels at work. And then, of course, if I actually contribute... Oh, wow, I didn't know they went invincible if you do too much damage. Thunk.
Mission cleared. Keep up the good work.
Thanks, Rico. Now, do you mind? I don't remember Ball Gundam being that annoying where they just spam that charge ability. Well, also, to be fair, though, that was the first boss. And this is, like, the most... This is one of the most optimized builds. Like, this is something I looked up online on how to do. Oh, actually, while I'm thinking about it, I was going to say, because it could be also be parts, too, because you said you're at 150 hours. Do you know what levels are your... Let's compare suits. What level are your parts at? I keep running out of money, which is why mine is. So, like, I'm at 52... I'm at 42 for the most part. So most of my parts are between 40 and 30. Okay, yeah, so that would be... So then what the difference is probably going to be is its abilities, I would say. There should be a way to do... Here we go. So ability-wise is duration for the hit combos, HP capacity, time reduction on charge, extended activation awakening as 30, recover HP on hit, HP recovery, near-death HP remaining... Flinch. No, that's not it. Yeah, basically this Gundam is built to try to stay alive. So I'm not sure what the difference would be, because I know I have something that increases funnel damage, but I think that's like backpack exclusive. But yeah, everything is kind of built towards the EX gauge. And then, so build parts, it's mother funnel, 3 mother funnels, 2 shotguns, 2 fangs, and then a solar reactor for Trans Am. But yeah. Because I was going to say, because if I try to go to, because I do have other units, so like if I try to go to something else, like, actually I do, to be fair, this is a very, I do like this one a lot, but honestly, in terms of combat, she's probably the closest. But yeah, no, it's your DPS is definitely not lower. It's just it's
Mission desk. How is that?
Also, too, that was only the 5th level for the survival. So if you were to go into survival and do that, I'm sure you would obliterate it. let's get out of there.
Get ready. The mission is about to start.
Yeah, see. Look at the damage difference there. Oh, shit. I forgot. Fire. Oh. Alright, fine then. Alright, you want me to be close? Fine. Oh, I missed. I love the kick skill, but it's so hard to get the timing off right. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, if you were doing well with it, like, that's the one thing I really love about this game is if you have a build that does well, you don't really lie to yourself. It's either it does really well or it doesn't, and you can't really fake it. It's like either it does good or not. Alright. There we go. Final. That's right. I remember how to use her now. Get some funnels out there. Cyclone Punch. There we go. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, if you can get permanently awakened, you will do so well. Like, yeah, that's an awesome build. All right. Kaboom. All right, you. There we go, and then oh, how did that miss? Oh, right. I forgot. That's not a ranged ability. Had to intimidate him with some kicks. Okay. But yeah, so I actually just remade her. She is a good fighter, but she's not like optimized at all. It's just basically all the parts are what I want to be, but I need to work on her abilities and items and other stuff to actually make her combat effective. But she works very well for what I want her to do. She's a very fast-hitting very fast-hitting Gundam, very hard-hitting Gundam. And that's the goal. The one that I'm the most proud of, though, is this one. And I'm actually not... I'm going to not run combat with it because it needs a lot of work, too. Because basically, what ended up happening was I was getting bored with the game, and then I remade the account, realized I was still bored, so I quit. So we have our long range attacks. So again, I really love the bow because of the fact that it can auto stun. And then in its offhand, it has giant beam or single shot. Pretty self-explanatory. Abilities, it has a bunch. So it has the micro missile from the shield. It's got its kick ability, which actually does decent damage. Also, I love the fact that it actually runs. Then it's got the micro missile ability and then the missile launcher. For OP skills, it has the X Rounder Unleashed, so it moves really fast. Then it has Divine Retribution, which is an SD Gundam skill. Then it has the Omega Cannons, which are on its back, followed with the Mega Particle Cannon from its face. So all in all, it's a monster. Oh yeah, I should have said. So it also uses a spear. So it is very much so. Weirdly enough, it actually does work quite well for what it is, which is it is a fast-moving, hard-hitting. Oh right, it doesn't have any custom abilities right now. But yeah, it actually works quite well, and I'm really proud with how I set that up too, because the little like shield things on the legs are actually items. They're build parts. Yeah, they're the composite shield units, which is how I fire off the particle beam cannon. And then of course the ABC cloak, the unicorn horn, which that was fun to position to get it right. But yeah, everything about that one was optimized to make it look good. It just I'm so proud of that frame. That was fun. I actually had a ship at one point, too. Like, I had a full-blown, literally a ship. And then, so this one isn't really combat-oriented. This is more, this is for function. This is purely, form. I'm sorry, this is purely form. So I have it using a greatsword right now. I don't know that I'm going to keep the greatsword. We'll have to see. So it can use micro missiles. Then it has the chest-mounted Gatling from machine gun from the. So then it has the Hades system, the mother funnels. The rolling, and then of course Darkness Finger, which actually I think, because I kind of want to make yeah, getting the build parts correct is so hard, but it's so much, it's so good when you can actually get it right though. Like, it's so satisfying. So let's see if we can get him up to speed. So that is the Typhoon Gundam. Yeah, let's see if we can get him up to speed. Or up to snuff. Let me see. How do I synthesize? Can't you get to purple, though? I seem to recall there's a faster way to do this, too. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you just hit up. Yeah, I kept running out of money, too. Actually, while we're here... So, I can't... Unfortunately, the game is, like, just the right size that it kind of cuts off just the smallest bit of chat. Hold on. Let me shift this around a little bit. There we go. But it would fire from between your character's legs at foot level. That's interesting. I wonder why it would do that. Here. Because he's an experiment anyways, so... Okay, so which ones were you using? I guess finding machine guns would be a good place to start. Oh, Gatling's on the... Yeah, so the Gatling gun. Okay, the double Gatling gun. So, were you putting them... So you said you were attaching them to the shoulder. So I'm guessing you had them pointing forwards. Okay, yeah, so it has to be on the arm. So if I were doing this, I would imagine it would be something like this. But then I would go into like this. And then how do I zoom in? I thought there used to be a way we could zoom in. Yeah, camera control. Oh, god damn it. That's not what I wanted. Okay. So let's not shift to the X position just yet. So shift it up. And then... Oh, no. Okay, let's not move that yet. Okay, so we want them pointing forward. Nope. We don't want that shifted at all, but we do want it like this. Then we want to be carrying around a giant gunship size or a battleship size machine gun, so we run it like this. No, I'm kidding. Alright, so I do want it to be somewhat appropriately sized. Let's do like that. And then from here, that's where we fine-tune this. Which, of course, I've made very hard for myself because of the position of these fucking shoulder pieces. Here, you know what? I'm gonna save myself the fucking headache. Yeah, you know, perfect. We'll run with that. God, I hate that thing. Alright. Alright, then we need to rotate, like... Because we want it shooting straight ahead. So like that. Slightly up. Like that. Now we need to adjust height. But we want it to kind of be in. So back a bit, so like that. More centered like that. And then I would want it to be like this. Yeah, do that so I can see what it was looking like. So if I were to put Gatlings on the shoulder, it would look something like this. Oh, okay, so we would need both. Yeah, because it's not that I don't believe you. I'm so confused as to why it would do that. Wait, what was that? Oh, that was like the Dom Trooper. Oh, okay, yeah, so I don't have the left arm. I'm just trying to find an arm that actually looks normal. Sure, you know what? Whatever. Okay. Then pointed straight forward. Rotate on the Z. Like so. Oh, wait, no, I need to rotate. There we go. Oh, freeware. So, like, if you're sharing, like, an image that we're talking about in stream or something, you could just post that in the general chat. Like, don't worry about the different subsections. Like, I just made the Discord so that it would have, different things. Yeah, posted in... Absolutely, yeah. Posted into general. I'm not going to worry too much about getting it to the exact right size. Okay, then we need to have it go back like that. Okay, so we do have to rotate like this. Then shift like... That's how I would run it. Is just like that. But it would also be a little bit different. Actually, let me hop on my phone so I can see that. Ugh. Interesting. Wait, but it's not angling at the ground. You have it pointing forwards along your Gundam's head, so why was it aiming at the ground? Oh, look at that. That's why. So I'll bet you from the way that it was positioned, so mine are pointed flat, right? But when I go to activate it, they turn on their side. So I'm wondering if from the position you had it, it was rotating straight down instead. Because it is turning onto its side, which is very strange. But I wonder then if it would rotate towards the... I'm wondering if you found a bug, maybe? That's the only thing I can think, because it wouldn't make sense. Okay, so we need to change... Not that one. Because you have them Yeah, so you have the little squares pointed towards the Gundam's head. So you had it like this, basically. It looks dumb, but I don't care. I'm just testing this. Oh, god damn it. No. Pointed, again, straight forward. That is so weird. And you said it had it pointed, shooting it into the ground? So what happens if I point it back like this? Yeah, see, look at this. So when I'm using them, it's shifting and pointing them straight forwards. So I'm wondering, because you had them high, what body part did you attach them to? Because the only thing that I can think of is that it was like attached to your legs. Left or right body? Yeah, you know what? Sure, let's... So that's body. Because if the bullets are aiming low, the only thing that I can think of is that... Oh, oh my god. It's a dick machine gun. Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh, that's so good. Oh my fucking god. I'm crying. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, I love it. Because I love the wide stance. Oh, that's great. Okay, yeah, that explains that. It is weird that it points down, though, when on the arms it rotated forwards. So I wonder why. Now I'm just curious, because that means if we put it on legs, it should mean that it's going to fire from the bottom of the feet? Nope, it just shoots straight into the ground. There we go. Okay. Interesting. Good to know. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, so I'm actually going to build a battleship now. I did not want to activate. I did not want to go into this. Okay, so... So unfortunately, I can't really... So the idea here is... Oh, here we go. We'll just equip a claw. So the idea for this now is if we're going to do this... Butt Gatlings. Oh, that's a shame. Hey, that's a thought. Yeah, I should have jumped in the air and tried that. Okay, I think I know what I want to do with the back, but I don't remember what it's called. Actually, then again, this would probably work quite well. Oh, don't call it butt guns. What is wrong with you? Okay. So, boom. And then body, we're going to do ball Gundam, because of course we are. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, I saw you uploaded the butt guns, so I need to see this. Yeah. That is so strange that it works like that, though. Okay. Ugh. And then so for the arms, we actually either need them to be as small as possible. Yeah, because we can't adjust these. So it's like, literally, you just have to pick the smallest, like, arms you can get. Yeah, smallest arms we can get. That just giant honking cannon. Weirdly enough, I think Lily is going to be the smallest. You know what? We'll go gun cannon. Why not? Oh, I actually don't have the second one. Alright. Actually, I'm kind of oh, that's the MTG version. Okay, so now we get to the legs, which we're going to go ball. But we actually want the small one. Okay, so backpack. Because that will work, but I think what I want, or what we want, is one of the I think it's the Astray. Which I don't keep. So I need to go buy that. Good old butt guns. Oh, I forgot. I need to go down. Oh, that's really well done. That looks really cool. Although I didn't know you could customize the colors. I thought you couldn't. Oh, I see. They colored it to look like skin. Ah, that's clever. That's really cool.
Welcome.
I love seeing what everybody does with, like, creations. Okay, so it's one of the Astrays. I just don't remember which one. No, it's not the blue. It's not gold. No, it's not the Red Dragon. Although the Red Dragon actually has a really, really good backpack. I think it might be this one. There's a specific backpack that does really well with... No, it's not that one. Sorry, I'm thinking and trying to figure out which fucking piece. Which one was it? No, that's Dreadnought Gundam, which was not the right one. I think it was Flight Astri. Or it could have been the Force. I think it might be Force Impulse. That might be it. Full Unicorn Armor Gundam. You know, let's go ahead and get what we've got, and then we'll worry about if that's the right one. I wish we could just remove arms, but unfortunately it won't let us. Oh, then again, I guess we'd have no way to fight back, so. Okay, so backpack. Okay, so Force Impulse is... That might be it. And then the red Astro... Oh, yeah, no, it's definitely... it. So it must have been the... Yeah, so it was the Force Impulse was what I was thinking of. I thought you could adjust the size of the backpacks, though. I guess not? Oh, yeah, adjust. I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. It was just me. I was like, wait a minute. I thought you could adjust. I mean, to be fair, it looks more like a fighter jet right now. Okay, and then, so now what we do is... Now we do creative licensing of build parts. So the idea here is we need giant build parts as big as we can get. Oh, good. He can have a tail. The fact I know the Sinar fleet systems is impressive. Yes. Yeah, so you see, the TIE Hunters didn't really go very well, so they tried to go with... this is the pre-version of the Defender. Oh, that's ridiculous. Okay, I know what I'm looking for. Why am I wasting time doing this? I know what I'm looking for. Because we have a limited amount of parts to do this with. So yeah, that's the Mega Particle Beam Cannon. Or the Mega Particle Cannon. Okay, yep. No. Do I not have... I thought I had everything unlocked. Maybe I don't have it. Here we go. Yeah, it's the GN fin was what I was thinking of. Okay. And then we actually want this to be set to the body. Sure. Okay, so the idea here is that we are going to immediately make these as big as they can go. Then we rotate, so we press them together because we want to position these. There we go. Okay, so the wings are... There we go. Yep. Because the goal is we kind of want to try to mask the arms, if we can. I don't think we're really going to be able to. Yeah, so if this is as far as it goes, that's not good. So we might have to change the location. Oh, no, actually, no, because the backpack's not going to move. Because if we attach it to the arms, these are now going to move whenever the arms do. But if we have it set, actually, we need to remove these. Because the problem is now the positioning is going to be weird. So I have to redo that. Sure. Equip the pair. Okay. I'm going to be figuring out the locations for these. Because, yeah, we definitely don't want it to be attached to the arm. Because if we attach it to the arm, it's not going to look good. That's... So the size of the part... This is interesting. I didn't realize this. So the reason why they're bigger when they're attached to the backpack is because the backpack is an MG part, or no, it's the master. Yeah, it's an MG. It's a master grade part. So that makes the build part attached to it naturally larger. So I wonder if that means that I can then, yeah. So from there we increase the size even more. Oh my god. Yep. Okay, that's fun. All right, let's put this away before Shiny comes back, or before Freeware comes back, and we can show them that, because that's really cool. So I think, oh no, we don't want arms, we want the backpack. Actually, I'm just gonna set this B for now, because the other thing we need to do is... Could do armor. Basically, what I'm trying to do now is we need the underside of the... And normally what I do is I run... Not the cruise missiles. I run... It's one of the cannons. There we go. The Lefortes, or the Amfortis beam cannon. And then I want this to be... Alright, let's try that. I don't think this is going to work well, though. Oh, no, this might actually work. And then we point it straight back so it looks like we have a really, really cool hat. No, I'm kidding. Alright, now, so we bring it up like this so it points straight forward. Which I guess would technically be like this, but we're going to do like this. And then the goal is, because we still need it to be centered, but now we bring it back. Yes. And then up. Okay, and then so we want to bring this forward a little bit, actually. Drop down. Okay, so in this case, we actually can just have it pointed straight forward. And then boom. So yeah, just like this. Okay, and then freeware, let me know when you're back. Which of course he can't hear. Or they can't hear, I guess, is the correct way to word that. Let's see. Okay, so actually I can, well, still while I'm waiting for freeware, I can also do yeah, I don't need the Sturmfausts. So, because what I need to do now is I need to grab the, I need to grab armaments. Because this thing is not going to be combat worthy at all. It's not good. It's not going to work well. Perfect. And so this one, we're actually going to have it be attached to the body, but here. And then we're going to equip a pair of them. And so these are going to be okay, so boom. Hey, you're back. Okay. Yes, so freeware. I discovered something absolutely amazing. So, did you notice? Okay, so watch this. So when I go to adjust the equipment location, so these, oh shoot, no, I didn't want to adjust that. I want to adjust these. Okay, so these shoulder thing, or the fins, they're pretty big, right? But when I go to equip them to the arms, look at that. They're a lot smaller now. I didn't realize it's because the arms are regular HG parts, but the backpack is an MG, so the build part is naturally larger. So you can actually get to a much larger size if you attach it to an MG part to begin with. I didn't know that. And so, what we're going to do here, so this, you're actually not going to see the arms at all if I do this right. Yep. And I didn't know that. But how cool is that? That's a factor. Okay, so we need it to be attached to the backpack. Or I guess it could be the body, now that I think about it, because the body is a... Oh, wait, did I not use an MG body? Because the arms are small there, too. That's interesting. Because this would probably suit me the best. So let's try this. Because what I should be able to do is I should be able to... Yeah, there we go. So now it'll actually be correct. And then rotate like so. And then position, we need this to be as far forward as we can make it go. Shift it down. No, I'm on PC. The only game I have on PlayStation 4 is Gundam Breaker 3. That's it. Okay, so I think the arms are going to stick out a little bit no matter what. Which does kind of suck, but... So then we go to the backpack. So now the idea is that we actually shift it. Oh, it moves everything attached to it. Huh. That's fascinating. So I can move the whole thing forward or back. That is interesting. Okay, so we're going to do something like this. So if it wasn't for the stupid ass arms... And then, so what these are going to do is these are actually going to be sunken down a bit into the ship. So they look like gun emplacements. I wish I could get rid of those arms, though. That bothers me a great deal. Okay, so we're still not done yet, though. Okay, no, we actually do need this as well. The only thing is I don't know if it'll let me do what I want to do with this. Okay, so the position... It actually doesn't go all the way down like I want it to, and it doesn't go as far back as I want it to. But with everything being tied to the backpack, I don't have much choice here. So I wonder if... Body. No, that's an MG body, so I don't know why it's... Why... Maybe it's the body, or there we go. Unfortunately, while that does kind of help my situation, it also kind of doesn't. Okay, so now this has to change a little bit. Yeah, let's bring them closer together. Oh, those are off-center. Oh no, that's not good. Why are they off-center now? Ooh, wait a minute though. Yeah, actually I think we're just gonna have to remove those now. We're gonna have to find something else to do. Adjust. Okay, yeah, so that still isn't going to go any further, and I still can't go further back. I almost wonder if I shouldn't do it, like, further up? No. For right now, that doesn't serve any purpose, so let's get rid of that. And let's see, because I'm thinking if I can do this. Yeah, there we go. So hands are now completely hidden. There we go. And as much as I love Gun Cannon's head, we might have to remove that. Okay, yeah, there we go. So we have a, we actually have a ship. The view from the back is a little bit bad, though, so let's see if we can fix that. So we need another large, like, slab item. So we need something that's big that will work for an angle. That could actually be an option. Yeah, just straight like that. Okay, so now let's tilt that up. Tilt it down a little bit. And then shove that son of a bitch forward. Can't see it from the back. Yeah, there we go. Works for me. And then if I really wanted to, I could actually double. Wait a minute. Better idea. I have a different idea. Unfortunately, I do have to change. I can't have them linked. Okay, booster right, so we need booster left. Okay, where are you equipped at? Okay, so you are left leg 2, so I need right leg 2 for this one. Okay, that's fine. No, I did not want you to do that. Adjust. Huh? Wait, why is this a different size? What? Oh, it's also a different position? Hold on. Yeah, left leg 2, so right leg 2 should be of equal size. Yeah, right leg 2. Okay, to be fair though, I guess I can stick it on a different section. Yeah, so this will be center backpack, I guess. Okay, so The idea here is that there. Nope, wrong way. Flip it like this. I do not have a good grasp of like the X-Y axis. Oh, that's why. It's a different part. No fucking wonder. So it was what? The large thruster, I think it was? Large booster, there we go. And then right leg 2. Okay, so the idea here is we are going to adjust this so it is like this and kind of filling in the bottom. But then I'm going to rotate it so it's like this. Okay, so it looks like it's pretty good. Yes. Okay, and so this one is actually going to be, we want this to be a bit lower. And then we are, oh, that's shoved forward as far as it will go. Oh dear. That's not good. Because we want it to be as physically large as it can be. Oh dear. So maybe I need to set it to like center. Good God. Alright. Nyom. You have violated the terms of the compact. Prepare to be assimilated. We are the Borg. Okay. So this one. So we rotate so it's side by side. A little off center. And then we push this forward as far as it'll go. Not quite as much as I would have liked, but okay. And then we'll have this one actually be higher up. Yeah, so that will kind of obscure that. Then we go to this hulking monstrosity. Yeah, so why is this so much bigger? That makes no sense. Okay. So we want you to be like this. Like that. Yeah. Okay, so now it needs to be like that. That centers it. Okay, yeah, and then that's shoved as far forward as it'll go. Okay. So the ship, we have a ship, and I am shocked that it actually kind of looks like a ship. So what do we add now? Like what would go on the external of this ship to make it look? Oh, I know what goes on the external of this ship to make it look good.
Actually, no. Because of the limited space, I can't do that. Where was I? Just saw it. Actually, I don't think I can really do anything else. Because everything else is going to be either too far forward or too far back. Alright, so what we're going to do is, if it'll let us... is like that. There we go. That'll work. I don't know if this will work, though. That's the problem, because this one is a much different position. Okay, hold on. Where is that equipped to? Okay, so it's right backpack 2. So I should be able to do left backpack 2. Yeah, and it's a completely different position. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, because it needs to be... Oh, okay, yeah, so it's not... They both can't face forward, which I absolutely hate. Oh, come on. Actually, you know what? This could work. That, yeah. Okay. Not a huge fan of this, but... because I already know how this is going to go. And then I should be able to rotate, like, yes. Yes, awesome. Okay. So these need to be centered, like, here, and then brought in. Perfect. Okay. That's... wow. Alright, we got our shit. Now we need to paint it. And this is going to be a nightmare to try to paint. All the machine guns are angled off. Oh, that is going to piss me off. There we go. I still feel like they're not quite pointed right. They're not. They're not, are they? Oh my god. I feel like that's... I hate that because it feels so wrong to put it on that number. Okay. Okay, so... Because if we're going to do a pirate ship... Yep. Absolutely. Okay, and we can't see anything else. I don't see white anywhere. Actually, that's a good point. I kind of want to do... Actually, if anything, I feel like that should be that, and then this should be that black. Okay. Yeah, so this was that. This was gold. This was black. Oh, that needs to be gold as well, because it's all part of the same thing. Okay, so now this part... That will be the red. That will be gold. Okay, so this thing. I have no idea what this is. Oh, there we go. So yeah, that. Okay, so it's black, red, black, black, gold. Black, red, black. Okay, so now what is this? What build part do we have that's invisible? What? What is build part 5? I guess we'll figure out. So black, red, gold. You really should. You can do some pretty crazy stuff with this. All right. So now, select all. Because now what we're going to do... So yeah, the airbrush density, we want that to be on. I do not want granular. Chipping strength. I actually don't like how the chipping stuff looks. Because it does look like it's a toy at that point. Nice. Yeah, you can make some really awesome Zord stuff. Then I think, yeah, so washing makes it look pretty gritty. And then we damage it. Scratch it up a bit. And that's important because if we go to coloring now, and we go to edit, you can actually see, even though it says it's metallic, oh no, it is metallic still. I don't remember how I did it, but there's a way that you can do that. I think is it the washing that does it? Oh well. I guess we'll just have to keep it nice. Okay, so we now have our battleship that is completely impractical and unusable for combat. Which looks great. The only thing that I hate about it is that when you move forward, like, or when you move around, so the gun tank, your head will actually move around, and then you're at such a steep angle when you move. I hate it. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. So yeah, I think we're going to need to get rid of Ball Gundam's head. And just put like a tiny little Gundam head in there. You know what? Sure. You almost can't tell. Yeah, I mean, it looks good. It is a ship. It is a starship. It is so big. So yeah, there she is. So that is how you actually make a full-blown ship in Gundam Breaker. Like I said, completely impractical. But yeah, so I'm sure someone could make Zords. Like, that would be incredible. Okay, and then what we do is... Yes. Because I wish there was a way you could set it so that it was actually, like, upright. But there's not. But yeah, fully, full-blown battleship. Alright. Battleship Typhoon. Why not? I don't think I've uploaded any of these. But yeah, that is that. Okay, and it is now 3 p.m. where I'm at, and I have not eaten yet today, so I am going to take a break, go get some food. I might be streaming later with Shiny, I'm not sure, so I will catch you guys later. I will probably be back. I know I need to work on Time Stranger some more. Actually, so while I have everybody in chat, is that something you guys would want to see on stream? Would you want to actually watch Time Stranger? It's the Digimon Pokemon-esque game. Because I have it uploaded in, like, episodes on YouTube right now, but... Okay. Yeah, so maybe I'll do that while I'm doing some grinding for some stuff. Because I think I can add it to the playlist, so that would work. That would work just fine. So, okay. Alright, so I will do that. Thank you all so much, and I'll catch you guys here in about probably an hour. Because by the